and I will definitely recommend a watch like this to anyone who's looking for a watch. Anyone looking for their first watch, I guess you could say. I would definitely recommend this one. Just for the price, it's just an absolutely elegant and stunning piece to have as your first watch. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Matthew, and today I thought I'd talk about something a little bit different compared to the usual content that I post on my channel, that being my watches. This will most likely be a little series about my collection, and I will be talking about my other watches very soon, so do stay tuned for that. Also, this series won't only revolve around the watches in my collection, but also the watches that have recently caught my eye, or some watches that I do dream of buying in the future, and just other watch like stuff in general. And a bit of a disclaimer, I am just an amateur or watch collector, so anything I say in this video or any comment I make, do take with a grain of salt, as I am relatively new to the whole watch collecting world. So yeah, again, keep an open mind, take everything I say with a grain of salt. And with all that out of the way, let's get on with the video. For the first watch that I will be talking about today is also actually the newest addition to my collection, is this Solville Etitis chronograph with reference number W06-3093-002. Now, the case itself is actually made out of stainless steel, and this watch has a case diameter of 43 millimeters, thickness of about 12 millimeters, a lug-to-lug width of 24 millimeters, and a mineral glass crystal. Now, the strap itself is made out of a dark blue leather with a width of 20 millimeters, and the movement used in this watch is actually a Tian Lian, hopefully I pronounced that right, TY2876 movement. Moving on to a few of my personal likes and dislikes about this watch. Now, firstly, a very obvious one actually. This watch is a very elegant dress watch, especially with the design of the strap itself, very reminiscent of a crocodile skin strap, making it a lot more premium looking, a lot more luxurious and expensive looking for a watch like this. And also the stainless steel case with the white dial just makes the watch itself really shine in natural and artificial light. And what I really like about this watch is the 4 sub-dial design. Now, the designers of this watch, I really have to praise them for although some people may hate the 4 sub-dial design, I personally like it. They made the watch look a lot more neat and tidy rather than a more chaotic 4 sub-dial design, like as I see from most watches with a similar design. And yeah, that's probably a few things I really like about it. And also, speaking of the dial itself is actually really gorgeous, reminiscent actually of the Seiko Presage SPB091J1 with the blue enamel dial. Because of how the sub-dial on this watch, I don't know if you can see it, actually dips down a bit, giving it a little bit more depth, if you will, similar to the Seiko Presage actually with the blue enamel dial. So a similarity between a similar watch. Also, I would also consider the Seiko Presage with the blue enamel dial very elegant and dressy watch as well. You could probably pull it off as a dressy or with a bit of a casual look. Now, moving on to a few dislikes I have with this watch, the main one being this sticker right here. Now, this watch is supposed to be an open case back watch where you can see the actual movement behind it, but because of the sticker you can barely see the movement. All you can see really is a few of the rotors, the gears, and a few of the gears and a little bit of the rotors. And if you're lucky, if you spin the rotor around enough, you could probably see a few jewels. So this is probably one thing I really hate. I wish they would have just printed the letters on the stickers here, Titus, Sigma Steel, all that. Actually, on the glass, I'd rather they do that than actually put the sticker, because I don't know, I just like looking at not only the outside of the watch but also the insides, inner workings of it. So because of this really annoys me a lot. One other thing I wish they would have done differently would probably be this buckle. Now, I wish they had used a clasp instead of a buckle, as using a clasp actually extends the life of the strap itself, because if you use a buckle, it actually wears the strap out even faster with all the pulling you're doing with when you're putting it on or taking off the watch itself. So with a clasp, not only would it look a bit more luxurious, a bit more premium again, but also actually extend the life of the strap itself. Now, all in all, I feel like this watch is actually a pretty nice watch. It's a very reliable and also a very well-rounded watch, and if I were to rate it, I would definitely rate it a solid 8 out of 10. Once again, guys, this has been the Untitled Chapter chronograph. Now, again, if I were to rate this watch, I would definitely rate it a solid 8 out of 10, just because of the overall design and the inner workings of the watch, although with a few hiccups, I would say. Overall, this is a very nice and elegant watch, and I will definitely recommend a watch like this to anyone who's looking for a watch, anyone looking for their first watch, I guess you could say. I would definitely recommend this one. Just for the price, it's just an absolutely elegant and stunning piece to have as your first watch. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell down below to be notified for any of my future watch-related videos. Also, comment down below, what do you think about this watch? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's not? And also comment down below, what are your favorite watches and any watch you like to see me do a review on, because any and every recommendation is very much appreciated. Once again, this has been the Untitled Chapter chronograph, and I'll see you in the next video.